Hey guys, I know I said I wasn't going to make a video for a while, but I was thinking about my day yesterday, and I think this is really important, and I think that it's something that I should share because that is part of what my mission was to share, like I said in the last video, to share the struggles that I go through on a daily basis and how I work through them to help other people who may deal with the same kinds of things feel encouraged, supported, like they're not alone, the whole 9 yards. So I am going to talk about my day yesterday. Full disclaimer, I might sound like I'm whining, bitching, and complaining, but I'm not. I want to give a description of what my day was like yesterday and wrap it up with a point, hopefully. So, yesterday, I get in the car to leave for work, and I don't get 2 blocks, and the panic is building. I'm in full, by 2 miles away, the second stoplight, I'm in full panic mode. I'm just freaking out. I don't want to go to work. I can't breathe. My heart's racing. I'm shaky. And I was like, okay, I'm talking myself through it. I'm like, okay, I should just go home. I should just go home and go to bed. I can't do this. I'm overwhelmed. I can't handle it. But I keep driving. I get a little farther down. Now I'm feeling pukey, like I'm going to throw up. I can't breathe for the life of me. I'm like, okay, I could go home, call in today, and then work the rest of the week, and I'd still be okay. And I'm like, no, I don't want to do that. So then I'm like, okay, well, I can take Friday off. And that makes me feel a little better. But I'm still panicky. And I just don't want to go to work yesterday. Like, just the thought of going in there just had me in full-on panic. So then I'm like, okay, well, I'll take Thursday, Friday off. Because I need downtime, and I need a couple of weekdays to get some stuff taken care of that is completely swallowing me, and weekends you can't always make phone calls or appointments and get a hold of people that you need to get a hold of to get stuff accomplished. So I was like, okay, I need some weekdays. So that makes me feel a little better, but I'm still like full on panic all the way to work. Every stoplight I'm tempted to just flip a bitch and go home. And I sit in the parking lot and I'm crying off and on all the way to work. I'm like, I can't breathe, my eyes are tearing up, and then I didn't fully cry, but I teared up like 3 or 4 times, all the way to work, sitting in the parking lot, same thing. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm just gonna go in and I'm gonna get the trainees settled, and then if I still feel like this, then I'm just gonna go home. Not end of the story, but like a recap, I guess you could say, is that despite how I felt going into work, I kept going. Despite how I felt walking in the door, I kept going. I clocked in, I got my trainees settled, I started to do my paperwork, and then I got asked to torque once again for the 5th day in a row, which is a whole nother story. But, and I just kept doing what I had to do, and next thing I knew, it was 1 o'clock, it was time to go home. And so what I'm wanting to portray with that was, even though I felt completely panicked and full on panic, and just did not want to deal with the day, I chose to keep moving forward, and I chose to keep doing one thing at a time, and I got through it. I survived it. I'm on my way to work today, and I don't feel nearly as bad about it. I don't want to go, but I can breathe. I'm not panicked. And, anxiety is one of those things that it literally puts your body into fight or flight mode and releases adrenaline. Ow, I just bit my tongue. I was in full-on, adrenaline mode. When you get the shakes and all of that and the pukey, that's your adrenaline kicking in. Which is what makes a lot of us, especially those of us that deal with anxiety, our first instinct is to flight. And I choose to fight and push through it. And that is possible. And I want people to know that that is possible. It might not feel like it in the moment, and it might not feel like it in an hour, but if you keep fighting through it, it does pass. You can function. You can get through your day. And tomorrow is a brand new day. Tomorrow is another day with its own issues, but it's not yesterday. And it's not that panic attack. So I want to encourage people that you can work through it. You can push through it, as much as it sucks in the moment. And it sucks that it's even a thing, and it sucks that I didn't have an option. I mean, I did have an option. I could take a PTO day, but I would rather get the full 10-hour pay and go from there. And then even at the end of my night, my temporary filling that I had done a while ago popped out. So I had asked for the Thursday, Friday off, and my supervisor was kind of like, I was like, oh, look, my filling came out. I'm probably going to need to go get an extraction Thursday or Friday. So, you know, that might work out in my favor. Although when I called the place that does the extractions, it's like $287 after my surgery, or after my insurance. I'm like, ouch, that's painful. I don't know. But that's a whole nother thing. And then today, I got like 3 or 4 things knocked off my to-do list that were little things that were just piling up, like filling the window washer fluid. I called a creditor that keeps taking money out of my account that I couldn't find paperwork for. So I was like, who are you and what are you taking money out for? And then they're going to send me a statement. So then in case I forget again, I have a paper to say, oh, that's what that's for. I paid on another bill. I took my vitamins. I got gas in the car. I went to my son's appointment. So, you know, today is a whole new day, and I'm getting some things knocked off that list, and that is just going to naturally make me feel a little bit better and not like I'm completely drowning. So, drowning, I think is the word. But I just wanted to pop on here real quick and let people know that, you know, you're not alone in feeling those panic attacks and the anxiety attacks and the sheer panic and not being able to breathe and all of that fun stuff. And you can push through it. If I can do it, you can do it. You know, I guess some people think I'm tough. I don't think I'm very tough. I think I'm a big baby. But if I can do it, I know you can do it. So I hope that this helps even one person out there. And if you were helped by what I just told you, or you would like more elaboration or conversation, leave me a comment below. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. See if we can get me to 100 subscribers. And I will talk to you later. Bye.